Hi guys, I hope all of you are well and life is well and you are well and everybody is well. This is going to be a very interesting and important session in which we are going to be talking about how do you manage school and CLAT together. So I am sure a lot of you students are in class 11th or class 12th and want to speak about as to how to prepare for your CLAT examination with your 12th. It is going to be a detailed session with regard to that. You can also, if in case have any doubt, you can have a conversation with me. I'm your legal reasoning educator from 12 minutes to CLAT, Kriti Bhatnagar. If any of you is preparing for CLAT and AILET 2026, we have just launched a new course which is LAKSHYA Plus. You can come and attend the classes. Use code KRITIV for additional discounts. If you are a fresher, then you can enroll in the other course which is UJJWAL Plus. What are the benefits of these courses? You get daily classes by experts, physical books and mock tests are delivered to your house, 40 offline mock tests are delivered to your house. The batches are till CLAT and AILET 2026. All 5 sections will be fully covered. Daily question and practice papers will be there. 90 plus mock tests, 3000 plus sectional tests will be there. Current affairs compendiums will be there. Separate doubt sessions will be there. You also get Shakuntala scholarship on 12 minutes to CLAT, which is in case you get below AIR 300, 100% of your money will be returned back to you that you have put in the courses. And you can call or WhatsApp on these numbers in case you require any assistance. And if you like my teaching methods, you can use my code KRITIB for additional discount on the courses. Also these are the CLAT 2025 results from 12 minutes to CLAT. If you also want your face to be here in this year's CLAT, definitely we would love to have you, and you can enroll in the courses, and we shall crack the exam together. These are the numbers in case you have any queries, and you can call on them. We also have our app on the App Store, Play Store. You can download the same. Now, how to manage your school and CLAT exam together? First of all, I'm sure there'll be two types of students amongst you. Some will be studying in 11th and some would have been studying in the 12th standard. I'll be taking both into consideration and talking about how do you prepare. Before we move ahead, one thing we have to understand that what is our priority, okay? What is going to be our priority and what should be our priority. So if you take into consideration 12th results and CLAT, what should be your major focus and why? So if you give the CLAT examination correctly and you score a good rank in the CLAT examination, what will be the consequences of the same? Your next 5+ years of your life will be sorted. You will get a good college, because of which your 5 years of the life will be sorted. And other than that, if you get into a good college, your job perspectives will be better, so the upcoming years of your life will also be sorted. With respect to 12th, if your 12th results, let's assume, is 98%, then still your future will be at scrutiny. You would have to decide what do you do next? What are you going to be working upon next? How do you make sure that the next 5-10 years of your life you are doing something good, right? So first of all, you have to decide your focus. Now I understand, ठीक है, some of you might be thinking कि कृति मैम ने बोल दिया 12th की पढ़ाई नहीं करनी है और बस CLAT की पढ़ाई करनी है, तो अब 12th तो मैं पढ़ना छोड़ रहा हूँ. I am not saying that, neither am I implying that. A lot of times this also happens that in this race that you have to clear CLAT, you क्या बोलते हैं, do not focus on 12th, you neither do you focus on CLAT, and then nothing comes into your life, है ना? So make sure that you have decided your priority. I am not saying that you get 50% in 12th and then you get AIR 1 in CLAT, that should be your focus. No, I am saying that if you were trying to set 98% as your target in 12th, you can maybe lower it down to 80 to 85% and also try to get a good rank in CLAT without taking a drop. This is what I am trying to say. Now, how will you be able to do that? That I shall be discussing in today's session. Now, if you are a school goer, if you are someone who studies in school, then you might have 3 kinds of days in your school. One will be a holiday. Second, day when you have no school work, but you have to go to school. When you have no school work, but you go to school. and third is going to be the day where you have school studies to focus on. ठीक है? Now each week you need to plan these days ahead. Each week, like for example, if we start from this week, so from May 1st to May 7th, you need to plan which of the 3 days are going to be May 1 to May 7, so that we can make a clear cut strategy on which days I'll be focusing on CLAT more, on which days I will not be focusing on CLAT. Now specifically days that are your holiday should be CLAT focused. ठीक है? Should be CLAT focused because you can give your maximum time to CLAT preparation on your holiday. For example, a lot of you students, it might be possible that your school summer vacation would have started or would be starting from tomorrow. So in that scenario, in the I am assuming your summer vacation is for 1 month. Okay? So your whole month of May can be a very good preparation strategic specific month in which you typically give this month to your CLAT preparation. Try to strengthen your concepts so that you will have to focus less on concepts in the upcoming months. Okay? Like especially for example math, CR and your English will be 3 subjects on which you can maximum focus, because current affairs तो हर month का होता ही होता है and legal reasoning also takes time to complete the syllabus. So these 3 subjects would your focus in the next 1 month, so that at least these 3 subjects the concepts are very clear. You have practiced as much questions as possible to get better marks in these 3 sections. Now days, obviously your school will open, so days when you have no school work. So again I am assuming maybe you come home by 3 p.m. 4 p.m. max. मतलब I hardly know students who come back from school post 4 p.m. So even if you are, that is okay, we can work around it. Generally the school ends by 3 p.m. 4 p.m. How do you focus on your CLAT preparation through this? So if you have no school work, 3 p.m. you come back to your house. Let's assume till 4 p.m. you eat food and you know मतलब try to understand कि अच्छा ठीक है, try to take a nap for 30 minutes or something. ठीक है, that is all fine. 4 p.m. you can decide that now you are going to be studying for your CLAT examination. अब let's assume that you enroll with 12 minutes to CLAT. All of you know, as I told you, we have courses going on. Let's assume कि आपने उज्ज्वल कोर्स में enroll किया है. तो उज्ज्वल की जो क्लासेस होती है वो आफ्टरनून इवनिंग ही होती है ना, मतलब पोस्ट 3 p.m. यू विल हैव क्लासेस. जनरली 4 p.m. से क्लासेस स्टार्ट टिल 8:30 देयर आर क्लासेस. नाउ so you attend the classes. ठीक है? In the middle, maybe let's assume you have a gap of 45 minutes. In those 45 minutes gap, you could practice a CR based question. You could practice 3 English passage based questions. So this will be helping you in doing better with respect to your CLAT preparation, and you would also have had gone to school. Now days when you have school work to do, maybe you have to do some project, maybe your exams are up on in that particular time period, so it is okay. Whenever you have such a day where you have school studies to focus on and something else is going on, make sure at least you are doing CA on that day. CA every day to be done is going to be a must. Why I am saying this? Because CA, obviously if you have a backlog, it takes a lot of time to cover it, to understand it, it becomes difficult. So it will be much better that if you do CA daily, like take out 1 hour at least in your whole school preparation also, just focus on what happened on that day and some revision of CA. That will be enough. So this is how you should be dividing your timelines. Now certain things that you need to keep in mind while you are preparing for CLAT and school together. Fix your days. ठीक है? तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको 5 subjects रोज करने हैं. Don't do that, है ना? You can't do 5 subjects daily if you have school as well. So decide that CA must be done daily for self preparation. I'm talking here. जो आपकी classes हैं वो इसके अलावा चल रही हैं CLAT की, है ना? CA must be done daily. Then the remaining 4 subjects. So for example, English, Maths you take 1 day, and logical reasoning and legal you take 1 day. So every day max you should be doing 3 subjects. So one day it can be CA English Maths, the next day it can be CA Legal Logical. Okay? And this is how your week can go about. So to give you an example of how a week can look like let's assume I am a CLAT student and I'm also studying in school. Okay? First of all, I have decided for me my major focus is going to be CLAT examination, because अगर मैं जैसे आई विल टेल यू द ट्रूथ अबाउट मी, I scored 84% in 12th, and my family was very much expecting 95% plus and everything. Doesn't even matter. Nobody even asks. But I got into an NLU. I got into NLU Bhopal and I'm very happy with that. तो that was my major focus, because मेरी क्लास में वो लोग भी थे जो 95-98% लेके आए थे और वो भी थे जो 70-60% भी लेके आए थे. But we were all in the same class at the end of the day, right? So I'm not saying leave 12th, but don't forget that, है ना? But my focus was basically that I have to clear my CLAT examination. Now, yes. So let's assume I'm an aspirant who's preparing for CLAT and I'm also studying in school. So let's take the next week. Let's assume I have 5 days a week school. Okay? Also, if possible, it is not very essential to go to school on a particular day. You can avoid that. You can focus more on CLAT. That will be better. Now 5 days a week, let's assume I have school. Let's assume I'm making this timetable on Sunday. Okay? So I will have a copy, keep a copy with yourself so that you can track your preparation as well. So Monday, then I'll write down there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Okay? Now let's assume that I have school on Monday. I'll be coming back on 2:30. Now Tuesday is a holiday. Let's assume some festival or something is there. Wednesday is again I'll be coming back from school at 2:30. Thursday I'll be coming back from school at 2:30. Friday again I'll be coming back from school at 2:30, and then Saturday again I'll have a holiday. And Sunday I'll have a holiday. Okay? So how will I be preparing for my these upcoming days? Now I know Monday is a day where I'll have some school homework as well. Some assignment has been given to me that I'll have to complete when I come back from school. Let's assume I'm a student who has also enrolled with 12 minutes to CLAT. So I have classes at 4 p.m. and then I have a class at 6:30 p.m. So 4 to 5 I am blocked, and 6:30 to 7:30 I know I am blocked, right? Now let's assume I came back at 2:30, 3:30, 4 तक तो वैसे भी थोड़ा बहुत मतलब I was watching some TV. ठीक है, beginning में it is okay. ठीक है, तो it anyway मतलब the clock struck 4 and now I have to go to my online class. I want to attend it live only. तो ठीक है, 5 बजे तक आपने क्लास किया. अब now you know 5 to 6:30 is your free slot. ठीक है, now maybe you are someone who can read the newspaper in the morning itself. So that can be one plus point कि something you have done in the morning only. ठीक है, अगर वो कर लिया है तो ठीक है, नहीं किया है तो 5 to 6:30 you can keep for your CA. इसमें 45 minutes you can dedicate to newspaper reading, 5-10 minutes break here and there to मतलब you know have some cup of tea or anything, and then 15 minutes CA quiz I will be practicing from GK today. ठीक है, this could be till 6:30. Now 6:30 to 7:30 you have your class, you sit for your class. 7:30 to 8 बज गया, पता नहीं चलता टाइम, मैं समझती हूँ. ठीक है, now it is 8 p.m. 8 p.m. से maybe like 9 p.m. you do your school homework whatever was given to you and you're done with that. Now 9:30, after let's assume you do your dinner from 9 to 9:30, post 9:30 p.m. you can do your self study of let's say English and maths. So you take 3 passages that you practice from any sectional test, you can take it up, and 2 passages of maths. This should not take you more than 1 hour. 10:30 तक you, or maybe you revise something, revising some English concept, revising some maths concept. This will not take you more than 1 hour. 10:30 you get free. Now again you sleep and you have school tomorrow. अब इसमें हो सकता है कि you do attend some school classes as well, some extra classes or something else that you can squeeze in 10:30 के बाद भी. मतलब I am assuming if you are someone who sleeps at 12, तो फिर आप वहाँ पे वो 1 घंटा आगे पीछे कर सकते हो. 10:30 to 12 आपने क्लैट की प्रेपरेशन कर ली सेल्फ वाली, बाकी टाइम पे आपने फिर आपका जो एक्स्ट्रा स्कूल का था वो कर लिया, है ना. दिस इज हाउ योर मंडे कैन गो. नाउ ट्यूसडे यू नो इज अ हॉलीडे, so try to maximize Tuesday. So Tuesday you have kept for logical. Also, those days that are holidays, keep for those sections that you are weak at, so that you can do classes, you can do preparation, self preparation, and you can also see if there is anything that you know have missed or you wish to practice or do something extra you couldn't do yesterday. So Tuesday is a holiday. Let's assume you are someone who gets up at 9 a.m. तो you got up at 9 a.m. 9 to 10 चलो ठीक है, आपका नाश्ता वाश्ता हो रहा है, breakfast and all is going on, you take some time to sink in, let it sink in कि a new day has started, all of that. Now so Tuesday 10 a.m. let's assume you sit for your CLAT preparation. 10 to 12 you take your CA से related some practice you are doing, some backlog you have to cover for January, newspaper reading you are doing. Now 12 to 1 again you take a break. 1 to 3 p.m. you can sit for legal. Let's assume again you have a class on Tuesday 4 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. you attend those classes. 8 p.m. you sit for logical reasoning, self study concept. This is the day that you can maximize your preparation. 8 to 10 p.m. then again you sit for some practice, some self preparation you are doing for the subject. This is how you are strengthening your CLAT. Wednesday again same timetable to be followed. 2:30 p.m. you come from school, and then you, let's assume Wednesday you don't have any school work, so you can follow the timetable where 4 o'clock you sit for class. I'm saying if that's the timetable, and then again you sit for your CA, English and maths. So this is how you can plan your week ahead. Now I am not saying जैसे आप संडे को, अब जैसे लेट्स अज्यूम संडे को जो आप मंडे टू नेक्स्ट संडे का टाइम टेबल बना रहे हो, उसमें संडे यू कैन ऑल्सो कीप अ मॉक कि आई बी प्रैक्टिसिंग अ मॉक. Now I am not guys saying that sit down on Sunday and from Monday to Sunday you write down in a copy कि सुबह 7 बजे उठूँगा, 7:30 पे I'll be having पोहा for my breakfast, 8 a.m. पे I'll be going to school bus. No. Don't do all of this. Every day make a broad to-do list. What you have to complete. Like for example, if I know Monday I have school till 2:30, I can't make a huge to-do list. Just write down attend classes, CA newspaper reading, CA question practice, English and maths question practice. Now you have to squeeze all of this in with your school. So this way when you make your to-do list, ऐसे आप कहीं कहीं चिपका मत देना, एक कॉपी रखना प्रॉपर. इन दैट कॉपी यू मेक दिस टू डू लिस्ट. इससे क्या होगा ना, यू विल ऑल्सो सी कि वॉट ऑल टॉपिक्स यू हैव कंप्लीटेड. अब जैसे लेट्स अज्यूम ये कॉपी का पेज है, ठीक है, दिस इज अ पेज ऑफ अ कॉपी. तो वॉट आई हैव टू डू नाउ, आई विल बी मेकिंग अ टू डू लिस्ट. तो मैंने ऐसे टू डू लिस्ट वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, हेडिंग डाल दिया, ठीक है. तो मंडे का मैंने इसमें लिख दिया है कि वॉट आई विल बी डूइंग. इफ़ बाई चांस आई हैव टू मच प्रेशर फ्रॉम स्कूल, कुछ एकदम से आ गया, मैं नहीं कर पाई, आई हैव टू गो समवेयर, कुछ बीमार हो गया, मम्मी को कहीं ले जाना पड़ गया, तो आप उस टू डू लिस्ट में अगर बाई चांस कुछ रह गया हो, यू कैन कीप इट फॉर द डे ऑफ द हॉलीडे. जैसे ट्यूसडे ना हॉलीडे है, तो मंडे को एक चीज़ रह गई, लेट्स अज्यूम आप CA नहीं कर पाए पूरा कंप्लीट क्योंकि मम्मी के साथ कहीं जाना पड़ गया, मैंडेटरी था, तो यू कैन कीप इट फॉर ट्यूसडे, बट डोंट प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट टू मच, ठीक है. नाउ इन दिस टू डू लिस्ट, मंडे का लिख लो आप क्या करोगे, ट्यूसडे का लिख लो, वेडनेसडे का लिख लो, थर्सडे, फ्राइडे, सैटरडे एंड संडे. राइट डाउन व्हाट ऑल यू विल बी डूइंग इन दीज ऑन दी 7 days इन अ, मतलब नॉट विद एनी टाइम टेबल. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू कैन राइट डाउन हियर लीगल, लॉजिकल, practice passage based question. Legal में let's assume you have to do concept of crime, criminal law. Logical में you can write down maybe you have to do strengthening related questions या फिर sitting arrangement practice. And then CA newspaper reading, and what else you will be doing, GK today question practice and classes. So this way when you come to the end of the day, you can just tick mark it. हाँ ये कर लिया, ये कर लिया, ये कर लिया. But I had no time, so I couldn't do this. तो दिस ऑटोमेटिक, अब इसमें आपने ट्यूसडे भी लिखा होगा, कुछ वेडनेसडे भी लिखा होगा, थर्सडे भी लिखा होगा, बट व्हेन यू विल बी टिक मार्किंग इट, द मोमेंट यू टिक मार्क दिस एज रॉन्ग, then this goes to the next day. This has to be completed the next day, and then you can tick mark it here कि additionally you will have to do this. ठीक है, पालीवाल यस बिल्कुल पढ़ सकते हो. अच्छा है, क्यों नहीं पढ़ सकते. ठीक है, सो दिस वे यू कैन प्रिपेयर फॉर क्लैट विद योर स्कूल एज वेल. पहली चीज़ तो आप ये चीज़ अपने दिमाग से निकाल दो कि इट इज़ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू क्लियर क्लैट विद स्कूल. इट्स नॉट, क्लैट इज़ नॉट वेरी वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट कि नहीं ही कर पाओगे, बिल्कुल कर सकते हो. आप जो हो क्या बोलते हैं, स्कूल के साथ डेफिनेटली क्लियर कर सकते हो क्लैट एग्जामिनेशन को. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव डन इट डेफिनेटली. बट मेक श्योर यू हैव अ श्योर शॉर्ट प्लान टू डू द सेम, है ना, कि आप क्या चीज़ प्रिपेयर कर रहे होगे, आप क्या क्या पढ़ रहे होगे. यू कैन जस्ट pick up a book and start studying, क्योंकि that is not a very structured preparation. You need to have structured preparation to make sure that you are clearing the examination. This way you can prepare for the CLAT examination with your school. Now students who are in 11th, उनका exam is next year in December, so they have a little more time onto their hands. So make sure कि आप first अपने concept पे ज़्यादा focus कर रहे हो. mocks आप 2 weeks में once रख सकते हो initial 3-4 months के लिए, and then increase the mock कितने mock attempts. For example, twice a week you can do after 3-4 months, so you have much more time, you can have better clearer concepts. For students studying in 12th, because your exam is in December this year itself, make sure that you prioritize your CLAT focus, and even if you score 75% plus marks, it will be enough in your 12th. But if you do not clear CLAT, definitely the next 5 years of your life will have to be scrutinized through it. Okay, so I hope this session helped you. In case you guys have any doubt now, you want to ask me something related to this, how to make a timetable, आपको कुछ problem आ रही है, तो I will be taking all of that up. If anybody is watching this after the live session has ended, you can definitely comment down your doubts and I will get back to you in case you have any query. So any doubt, guys? Did this session make you understand how you can prepare for CLAT with your school and manage both? I have also given you a sample of the same so that आपको कोई भी दिक्कत नहीं हो. Anything that you would want to ask? All right. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. If any of you wish to enroll with us, you can use code KritiB. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.